Why can't you always catch fish while wild fishing in summer? Hurry up and note down these 6 great fishing spots. What's the most important thing in wild fishing? Don't talk to me about baits, flavors, or additives. There are no magical nests or magical baits in this world. The most important thing is having plenty of fish. Without fish, everything is in vain. When there are fish and everyone can catch a few, what's the most important thing? It must be the buttocks, buttocks, buttocks. I'll say the important thing 3 times. If you don't sit in the right spot, no matter how great your fishing skills are, how amazing your baits and additives are, anyone coming over will still be unsuccessful. This is the most realistic wild fishing scenario. Today, let's talk about several golden fishing spots for wild fishing. The junction of deep and shallow water. As we all know, the natural food in shallow water areas is slightly more abundant. However, for various fish species, shallow water areas are more likely to be targeted by predators, making them more dangerous. Therefore, various fish species will not often appear in large areas in shallow shoals. Instead, they prefer to stay and move at the junction of deep and shallow water. Because here, they are close to the shallow water areas with abundant food, and can quickly escape into deep water areas when there is danger. The edge of aquatic plants. Places with aquatic plants can provide a comfortable environment for various fish species. Moreover, there are many grass seeds, tender leaves, insects, and plankton here, which are all food sources for various fish. Therefore, places with many aquatic plants are also where various fish often forage and inhabit. Bridge piers. Have you often seen a lot of anglers fishing under bridges? It's a good place to escape the heat, stay cool, and hide fish. Why? Because places with underwater obstacles are easy for fish to hide. Bridge piers in the water are very large obstacles, and many kinds of fish gather here. At the same time, bridge piers will intercept some natural food drifting by, so various fish will not miss this place that is both safe and can provide a good meal. Water inlets. Water inlets have new water flowing in all year round, so the oxygen content is relatively high. Have you often seen many fish splashing around at water inlets? Fish are more active here. At the same time, the inflow of new water can also bring some food, thus attracting various fish to come and forage. Backwaters. The water flow in backwaters is usually relatively stable, and various fish will stay here to rest. Moreover, there are many aquatic plants here, and natural food is abundant, so there must be a lot of various fish gathering in backwaters. Point bars. What are point bars? The counterclockwise cruising of fish is often referred to as point bars. Point bars are the places where the banks of various natural water areas protrude into the water. Due to the special terrain here, various fish will pass through and go around the point bars, so they are also called fish paths. Fishing in this place allows you to cast a bit farther than others, and you will definitely get a good catch. So, when wild fishing, don't always think that your bait is not good, your nest material is not used properly, or suspect that there's a problem with your float adjustment. In fact, a big reason is that you haven't found a good fishing spot. Next time when your float is motionless, it's recommended to look around to see if other anglers are catching fish. If no one is catching fish, it means it's not yet the time when fish start feeding, which is what we often call the window period. At this time, you can decisively rule out the reason of the bait. If others are catching fish but yours is still not moving, in this case, you should first think about whether your chosen position is correct rather than doubting the bait or float adjustment. I hope today's sharing can be helpful for you in choosing fishing spots. If you have better suggestions, welcome to leave a message to communicate together. Author profile: I am a self-media blogger who loves fishing and is good at sharing. Follow me, and let's exchange fishing skills and discuss every bit of wild fishing for anglers. Give a like, collect, and follow to avoid getting lost in the next update.